Good morning and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great spring break. Um, Today, I am going to talk about something a little different. Today, our lesson is about books that share empathy. You're going to learn more about that in your mindfulness lessons. Um, empathy means that you can feel the hurt that others are hurting, basically. So today, all of our books that I'm going to share with you talk about walking a mile in their shoes. So never judge anyone until you walk a mile in their shoes. You don't know why they behave or act the way they do or react to you the way they do. But it a lot of times has to do with the things that might have happened in their life. And that's what the books today are going to share. Also, I want to remind you that hurting people hurt people. That'll help you react to people that are ugly to you. Now, today's books share um, walking in someone else's shoes and how you might react. The first one is called Mick Hart is Here. If you have not read this book, and it is by Barbara Park, you know Barbara Park from elementary school because she wrote Junie B. Jones books. My favorite person ever. Um, this is about a girl named Phoebe, and her brother and her do everything together, and he dies suddenly in a bike accident. And the grief is overwhelming, and she has no idea how she's going to cope with it and cope with her family because her dad's having a hard time as well. So this is all about Phoebe and Mick is her brother, great kid. Quick read. I think you would really like it. Very sad though. Okay, so Miss Mick Hart is here. Was here. Now is the time for running. Is Takes place in Zimbabwe, and it's about a group of boys who their village is overtaken by militia, military, the bad dudes, and that it's how soccer really helps him to cope with me everything that is going on and losing people in his life. So this is Now is the time for running. Uh, it is a sports book, but it also teaches empathy. Begging for Change is about a girl named Raspberry Hill who basically is living in trauma, um, at times homeless. Begging for change has two meanings. Begging for change, like, hey, I need a handout, and begging, like, I need change in my life. Her story is incredible. It's written by Sharon Flake, and she is amazing. It's a whole series. So if you'd like to read about Raspberry and the trauma that she lives through in her life and homelessness, and it can help you. So, begging for change. This one is about friendships and our friendships real. It's called 13 Minutes. So this girl was dead for 13 minutes, and now she wants to know why. Are her friends really her friends? Did her friends try to kill her? So are they friends or enemies? So this is a book about who you can trust, um, and your heart goes out to her. So 13 minutes, great story. It's a mystery. Lastly, one of the most fabulous books ever written, written by John Green. This is The Fault in Our Stars. And sorry, but if you don't feel something when you read this book, something wrong with your heart or you're hiding your emotions. This is the story of a girl who is dying of cancer, and she's going through chemo, and she meets a guy in her support group for her cancer support group. It'll break your heart. probably one of the saddest books I've ever read. So, The Fault in Our Stars will definitely teach you how it feels for someone, a teen, to have cancer and what they deal with. So, read it. Great story. Now, if you need any help finding a book, you're probably going to need one next week when we're testing, which everybody's going to be fabulous on, I just know. Uh, so either send us a Google form and check out a book, or if your teacher will allow you, then you can come down and I will help you find a book for next week. But everybody needs to connect to something because you're going to need that if you um, are somewhere where you need to read. I need something to do because I don't think you're going to get your phones out. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week. It's hump day. We're almost done with this week. I'll see you next week. Bye.